In the beginning, we talked about the frequency, similar frequencies of vibration, coordinating with each other, creating the plasma gravitational field. They combining is starting to make us swirling like this. And one of them is going inward in a structure and becomes like a cone. This goes in and this comes out. See the cone over here? And if it's going in is -1, and if it's going out is +1. And that's how between those two you create the 0 point. The creation of the structure, think of it as a 3D matrix of reality. Everything expands on 360 degrees. All that, it's a hologram. If you look at from the top, on the top, it's become like a cone structure, and one of it becomes like this geometry of two separate triangles. They're starting to connect with each other, they merge with each other, and becomes like this structure. So I'm giving you sacred geometry here. One goes this way and the other one goes this way. And this is literally in the middle of the flower of life geometry structure. Literally, this is what's happening inside the molecule. Each structure of this molecule has a frequency vibration in a matrix. That's also giving you a latitude, attitude, y, and an x. Every dot that you have in a matrix, every single time that line is starting to come out, it's basically hitting different dots in a matrix of the reality. Each one has the same structure like this one right here. So in this dot here, it's a brand new pixel of a universe with an infinite universes inside, and you have those two structures that is one is going in and one is going out. In this, it's actually reality within the reality, because what's happening here in this circling, this one goes out and then you have another one simultaneously running and overlapping going in. So this is actually this, and that in the middle is also this geometry and also that geometry. These universes, they literally have also a different type of timelines. If this is the 3D, you can have the same similar structure in a 5D. But now you're gonna create a different reality. And here we get in with the fluctuating, how you're starting to fluctuate in between those two until you make a permanent resonance on a 5D of similar vibration by taking action. So the reason why you have the repetition is because the waveform is giving the force and is becoming like a fractal momentum and is literally shifting from one universe and creates through the repetition of the similar vibrational sequence, another one. So that structure will be given a resonance vibration and immediately going to reprint of similar to resonance this geometry. Why do I say I have my own reality and you have your own reality? They're overlapping. And when you have that swirling from in and one is out, what's happening in when it goes down and before they reach the 0 point, it's literally at the most potency. It's spinning, 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 and all of a sudden reach momentum that is like complete stillness, that is no movement anymore. And that moment is another switch. And literally this becomes like another universe. You basically shifting also timelines right here from one to another. The negative input and the positive input together create the 0 point also. That's why they become this one unit of a structure. You cannot create 0 point if this momentum does not exist at the same time. And this is the reason how consciousness can really fix itself by putting one or the other more in order to preserve itself, because it can never be off balance. If you keep only one or the other, becomes off balance.